Good morning, guys. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. It is the day after the first startup here on the Camheads 5.3 in the truck. First thing this morning we're going to do is get the hood back on, of course the grill, headlights and stuff like that. I'm currently waiting for a call to try to get a trailer because as I said in the last video, we shot flames out of it because the O2 sensors, you know, where we had to put the headers in, it's not reading on the secondary O2 sensors and throwing so much fuel that it's just spitting flames out the headers. So not going to drive it to the shop because I don't want a burnt down truck. So waiting on a trailer. We're going to just put the hood on and everything, and once we get that on, I'm hoping to have a call to get a trailer. And if I do, we're going to go get a trailer, put this thing on a trailer, and get it to the exhaust shop as soon as possible. So we put the hood on. I'll pick back up the camera. Alright guys, so I've got a car dolly out there. That's the best I could do in a short amount of time. I had to put these stock wheels and tires back on the front just to get it to fit on the dolly. And it's still going to be close, I'm willing to bet you. But now we've got full-on drag truck going on, all high in the rear, big old wide tires in the rear and skinnies in the front. So we're going to pull it up out of the garage here and get it up on this dolly, and I'm going to get it to the shop, and hopefully they can get to it pretty quick. I'm not going to lie. This is hands down the sketchiest thing I have ever done with this truck. This is just downright scary. I know I see people going up and down the interstates with these things, but I don't trust them. I love my truck so much. I would have never put it on one of these car dollies, man, but that's all I could get today. And I'm pulling it with a Ford. Of all the like, it just can't get any worse. It's awful, but I mean, I guess it's worth it, you know. Once we get it done, we'll have a fast truck. But God, oh, that just sucks. It just really sucks. But like I said, ain't nothing I could really do. But oh well, we're gonna try to pull her down the street here. I ain't got that far to go. Thankfully, it's on me about 4 or 5 miles. So if these guys can pull them 400 and 500 miles, I reckon I can pull this truck at least for 4 miles to get it there to the shop. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to get it done today. It's just a little bit, it's in the afternoon. I mean, if I pull it in and they get right on it, they might be able to finish it, but probably not. They'll probably end up finishing it up on Saturday, and that's where I'll finish out the video. But I'll pick back up the camera once we get there for sure. But yeah. Let's hope that it makes it there. So if anything goes interesting, I'll definitely pick up the camera, film it for you guys, but I really hope it doesn't. This is one case where I really hope there is nothing interesting to happen to film. So see you guys when we get there. Well, we're doing pretty good so far. I've got the transfer case in neutral. It's got that push button four-wheel drive. I looked it up, but I didn't trust it. I'm only running like 20, 25. Truck's there behind me. You can probably see it there in the mirror. Pissing off drivers down the 2-lane, but we got the 4-lane so they can pass me. I'm almost at the shop, so it looks like it's gonna make it. I was legitimately worried about it pulling out because I had never used one of these things before, and I mean, I didn't know, you know, I don't know, just don't trust them. But I'll pick back up the camera here in just a little bit. All right, guys, so it's 2 days after I dropped it off from the exhaust shop, and it's back here at the house, and I did drive it here, but it's not running good at all. A couple things. The map sensor was not plugged in all the way. That didn't help it, and I figured that out after it threw the code. Got that hooked up. If that's the only thing we forgot to hook up, I'll take that as a victory. The O2 sensors, of course, helped it. It's not spitting flames or anything like that anymore, but it won't idle. And I mean, at all. You let off the gas and it just dead. You know, you give it a little bit of gas. I mean, obviously I drove it here. I drove it up the road and back, but I had to keep my foot on the gas all the time, and I couldn't stop. You just can't stop. So it needs a tune. I think we kind of underestimated, or just, you know, weren't aware that it was going to be a problem. You know, I know that you can cam these trucks and drive them without a tune, but cam heads, headers, high flow cats, and all that stuff, you know, I think it's just a little bit too much for the stock computer to try to figure out how to make it run. It is a crap load of air. You know, you got a thing going from factory heads, factory cam, factory exhaust manifolds, factory cats. This thing, how much airflow it's moving right now is ginormous, you know, compared to what it was. So it can't adjust the fuel trim or anything to compensate for that, and so it doesn't want to run at all. But a couple of good things that have come from this, like almost 60 psi of oil pressure. It's like 50 or 60. It's awesome oil pressure out of that GM high performance oil pump, and that's the scary part. I mean, you know, everybody talking about priming the oil pump. I did. You know, you got to take the screw out of the side of the block once you put the oil pump in there, fill that up. So I followed all the rules, and sure enough, we had great oil pressure right out of the hole. So that's good. A couple problems underneath. I guess I can pop the hood here and show you guys. The spark plug wires are melting from the headers. Now, I need to get the heat shields off the old motor and put them on here, but it's not really gonna fix the problem that we're having. So hopefully you guys, let's see, maybe you guys can see down in there, that one spark plug wire is already started to melt a little bit onto that header. And so I'm gonna do some research on it and see if we can't figure out something like a sleeve, or you know, something they make, or maybe you guys know something. You can drop something down in the comment section about what I can do to try to protect those, and maybe stop them from doing that. I don't know, and I might be able to twist them around just a little bit, you know, to not melt like that. But no, it's not really gonna make a difference. Yeah, so I gotta figure that out. That's something that's got to be figured out. So there's still stuff to figure out. And also, when I was driving it, it really didn't have any power, and it's just the tune. It needs to be tuned bad. So it needs a higher stall too. So we're going to be doing a higher stall as well. But first things first, it's got to run, you know, before we can do anything. So I'm going to give the shop a call, the one I went down there in Greensboro and got the, you know, the baseline tune done. I'm going to give them a call and see if they can get me in this week. This is the holiday week. Thanksgiving is this week, so it might be difficult, but I'm going to do my best to try to get it there and maybe get it tuned. If not, I'll call around. Well, I'm going to call them first. If they can do it, I'll take it down there. If they can't, I might try to find somebody else to do it. But it's pretty much dead in the water. It's just going to sit back there until I get it tuned. Then I have to trailer it to wherever it goes anyway, because I can't drive it. So we'll figure something out. But that's pretty much the update on it. So the exhaust is all done up. I would start it again for you guys, but like I said, it's just not running good, and I really don't want to run it anymore. So I don't want to hurt anything. So we're just going to leave it be. Hopefully the next video is just taking that thing down and get it tuned, and that'll be a cool video because we'll actually get to get a power number on it too. So stay tuned to Instagram. I'll keep Instagram updated, you know, day to day, at Austin04_Z71. I'll post anything new up there. Stay tuned to the channel. Next video, hopefully we'll be tuning it. Thanks again for watching. Drop any comments you got down below. Let me know about those heat shields on those spark plug wires. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Have a great day.